Hey guys, so um so this video is going to be about me explaining my summer vacation memories, like my memories from summer vacation as a kid and somehow when I've grown to when I grow up, and then what I do now. But so anything I remember, back when I was a kid, in the summer vacation, I used to go to summer camp a lot, which is I used to join kids club summer camp. Like, I think my brother and I did summer camp at kids club for like 3 or 4 years or so. But anything I remember what we did in summer camp, basically we went to every different rooms to for entertainment. We went to the gym room, and we went to the gym and computer computer lab places to play games on. So by the way, the kids club used to be at ANLC. Um ANLC where we've gone to camp multiple times. And I think after when my fourth grade ended, um, we had our kids club summer camp at Hopi Elementary School, and and um, and we've gone to we went to the game room and gym class to play dodgeball, and gym class to play dodgeball and stuff like that. And we used to only bring our own lunch to summer camp. And we've gone on field trips somehow. I think we went to the field trip like far away or something. Like, I just can't remember. I'm just losing my memory, but oh yeah, I remember. I remember back then. We went to the field trip to this entertainment place called Amazing Jake's. Amazing Jake's is the arcade place, and it has go-karts too, and it has the rock wall climbing. And every of us kids club just sat at a table for pizza and stuff like that. And I remember in 5th grade, towards the end of the school year, we went on a field trip to Amazing Jake's, which was pretty fun at least. And any other field trips I remember in summer camp? I think we've gone swimming like multiple times. Like once a week, I think we used to go swimming with summer camp, like go on a field trip to go swimming there like once a week or so. I think us kids club used to go swimming at the El Dorado pool, right where Coronado is. And then well, definitely I grew up with being afraid of high diving board. So I've only gone with for a regular diving board since The reason I'm afraid of high diving board is because I have fears of falling down the sky to the ground. I have fears falling distance from up in the air. Yeah, and then and I think we went on some slides too at El Dorado Pool. Yeah, and oh yeah, I think in summer camp one time I think I remember my shirt got stolen somehow, and then I had to be shirtless for the rest of the camp, and then as soon as I got home I put a different shirt on. Since that's something I remember, and I think I remember I was feeling uncomfortable being in the sun because of how it's giving me sunburn and stuff like that. Yeah. All right, and after the end of the year, my 5th grade year, we started going to summer camp at Boys and Girls Club. That place seems pretty entertaining. Like, that camp seems pretty entertaining. Like, we used to do every different activities, like we used to do art class to decorate something. Oh yeah. Pretty sure in kids club I remember I got bullied by someone. Like, even in the school bus, that guy behind me kept punching me right on my cheek, and that guy was an asshole. Like, he was just making fun of me and stuff like that, and he was like punching me the side of my cheek. And that's all. But somehow I remember getting the thought that I wanted to sit further distance away from him because that boy was a bully. But that was from a long time ago. And speaking of that, at Boys and Girls Club, there was this jerk kid named Donnie. He was an asshole. Like, he had a lot of problems. Like there's that one time in art class at Boys and Girls Club when I was handing out glues. I hand out the glue to the guy named Donnie who had some mental problems. I must have handed the glue to him too hard when it slid to him, and then he was like, no, like how he threw the glue at me. But yeah, I've gotten bullied at camp a couple of times, but yeah. Donnie was an absolute nut job. He was. I bet Donnie had some physical problems, like how hyper he was, and first of all, he would have keeping on bumping into someone or like punching someone, since he has like stronger hands to punch someone. But yeah, well, I don't know how he was diagnosed with that, but and after the end of my 6th grade year, wait, before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about some field trips I remember in Boys and Girls Club. We went to this the field trip place called Pump It Up that we used to go all the time as kids, since I remember that place, Pump It Up, like to climb on an obstacle course to go down a slide. And And then I would always use my energy there at the obstacle course, and that's all. And I don't remember other field trips. I think that's it. That's all I remember. Anyway, but after the end of my 6th grade year, I did not go to summer camp at all. But at the end of my 7th grade year, I started joining the STARS program at where Miracle League is. And that program was not very exciting. Like, I was kind of the one who was verbal, and there was a lot of people, a lot of kids that were nonverbal, and one of the nonverbal boys had behavior problems, like how he kept hitting someone, like hitting everyone somehow, which is the guy named Sean. If he's still like that, then I'm never gonna be around him ever in my life, because like there's that one time we went on the field trip to the light rail station, and we rode the light rail like around or something, and then this boy named Sean, who was nonverbal, was around too many on on the light rail, and he kept beating other people, like hitting other people. And I would be so offended by him to have behavior problems. And then I had one guy who talks and stuff like that. And yeah, and then we went to the field trip to the Paradise Valley Mall, since that used to be built, but too bad it got taken down. And oh yeah, and other nonverbal boy I remember named Sam. He was nothing but loud. Like every time he gets excited for fun things, he smiles and then kind of screams like and then stuff like that. He used to make my eardrums bleed at some point. The stupidest thing that Sam has ever done was that the STARS instructor, the lady named Shelby, he kept trying to hit the lady's head, hit her head and stuff like that. And speaking of that, when other girls who look like cheerleader clubs that came into summer camp, he went right to them and tried to hit him on the head. Like, I don't know what got him to hit girls on the head like that for. And well, I did STARS program for 2 years, and what I remember, Sam, he came back with his pants rolled down. Oh yeah. Oh, and I remember the guy named the kid named Cody who like speaks words, or somehow he's nonverbal. He kept stealing from everybody, like stealing some of the food. And then in my second year joining second summer joining the STARS program, he kept stealing every people's food, and then took the kid named Hunter's juice and stuff like that. And then he kept going everywhere to take stuff from, and pretty sure he's been in trouble for that. But honestly, I didn't like joining the STARS program because a lot of kids were nonverbal, like even grown-ups. But And second year of me being in the STARS program in the summer. On my last day of STARS, I accidentally sat right next to the guy named Sean, and he hit me once, which wasn't cool. And like I kind of knew he was gonna hit me when I was gonna be right next to him, since I think he wanted to sit alone and sit away from the people or some. Since he's nothing but a mean boy. Anyway. Okay, so after the end of my freshman year. Alright, so last time I went to summer camp was I joined the adapted services with the Bobcats. Like I used to join the Bobcats basketball team. And then some people were talkers or something like that, and then that program was better for me, since I sure enjoyed that program. And then my first year joining that summer camp at the adapted services, we used to go swimming closer to the adapted services, like walking distance to the Chaparral pool. And that pool was amazing, and we went on a diving board, and I remember some happy girl who was a lifeguard wanted me to do a cannonball every time I was at the diving board. Well, that lady seemed nice, but yeah. And anything I remember what we did in that summer camp at the adapted services. I remember we went and saw a movie called Finding Dory, which is that's the animated movie, and that movie came out back in 2016, and that movie is amazing. It's like similar to Finding Nemo and stuff like that. And that was a nice field trip. And any other field trips we went to? I'm losing my memory. But the second year I joined that adapted services summer camp. Every time we go swimming, we decided to go swimming at the El Dorado pool, where it has two slides and a big swimming pool and two diving boards. Oh yeah, right when I was 16, I tried to go on that high diving board, and then I was like making decisions really quickly how high it was, and then I got way too scared to use the high diving, be on a high dive. So somehow I have fears of falling all the way down, like from further distance up in the air, like even jumping off the cliff. And that's all. And we used to keep doing every activities there and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I think I remember this boy named Isaac or something like that. He was like he only spoke some words, but I don't think he talked in sentence. Like he was a little nonverbal. Like one time in the bathroom, like when he came in, as soon as he came into the bathroom, he was saying words out loud, way too loud, and started to hurt my ears and stuff like that. And then a lot of Bobcats instructors used to keep telling them to use inside voices. And oh, there's someone who I forgot to add in. This girl named Mia, who is Mia Miller. Like when I first joined the STARS program, she started joining the STARS program, and And she wasn't doing any good at the STARS program because she kept every day at the STARS program, she kept saying hugs to other instructors, and every STARS instructors were like, no hugs, Mia. I bet she got in trouble a couple of times. And then my last year joining the summer camp when I was 16, Mia Miller also joined the adapted services there. And then this guy named Mark Wallen, who is kind of nonverbal, since I've knew him from a long time, since 1 year at Mojave and rest of the year at Saguaro. Pretty sure Mark Wallen had a crush on Mia Miller, and then he's done stupid things to Mia Miller to grab on her, to squeeze her or something. And then right when we were in the gaming room at the adapted services, he was Mark was right on Mia, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten in trouble for that. And then probably Mia Miller didn't like Mark, but that's all. Mark Wallen, and that's all. But I think, well, Mark Wallen used to go to that after-school program, that the adapted services, and I was not interested, and that's all. So now I don't do summer camps anymore because I work. And since I'm the adult, I'd rather work in the summer and go on vacations to another state to play in the beach, and that's all. That's it. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed my memories of my summer vacation as a kid. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.